I am back with another Final Fantasy VIII video. Obviously, I sound far better than yesterday. Not 100%, but I'm definitely better. So we're going to continue with our Disc 2, where we left off yesterday. Squall is in his dormitory. And now we should have access to the garden as a as a freelance vehicle. In this video, we are going to be acquiring today the Guardian forces of Odin and Tonberry King. And we should also be getting Pandemona. I will show you how to do all three of those. I literally just have to remember where to go. I think I go... Yep. Alright, so for roughly the next... you know me, I'm going to be doing the ×3 speed thing. But roughly for the next while, you don't have Selfie. Which sucks because I want to level her up. So they're telling us to go back to the Balam, but we're not going to do that right away. I got a better plan. Alright, so Odin and Tonberry King are actually both in the same location. So they're actually south of us, but the one thing I want to point out is that you cannot go just straight south. You actually have to do a workaround. And that workaround is you have to go on land. So you have to enter at any beach style and then just go around the tracks. When I was younger, I didn't figure this out right away. So, and literally just go over to the next continent. I think I'm right next to it. You're looking for a little triangular diamond-looking building. I'm trying to remember where it is. I was looking for it the other night on my other file, and it actually took me a few minutes to find it. So you want to go here. This is available from disc 2 on. From this point on, you can come back here anytime you feel like it, if you don't want to do it right away. I'm gonna junction, because you will need junctions. Okay, hold on. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to rearrange everything so I'm ready. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Because I knew something was wrong. It's just Renoa didn't have all of her magic. So, because I should be over 4,000 at this point. So we're gonna give stuff. The great thing about Odin, I think if I remember correctly, he has a magic that you could draw from him that's really good. But there's a problem. As soon as I enter the location, you'll see what that problem is. Should really learn my lesson. When it comes to the magic in this game. Yeah, I can keep. Alright, that's good. Open up 4 pages on Renoa. Alright, so we're gonna go in here. I'm actually gonna turn off my encounters. I recommend, for those that are playing the remastered version, do that. There's the snag right there in the top left-hand corner. Okay? You have 20 minutes to complete this. And it's a little on the... it's not that complicated. It's a very simple thing. Even without the workarounds, you can beat him. But the problem is you cannot beat him this early in the game. I will tell you right now. No matter how hard you try, no matter how much you want to try and get him, you probably cannot beat him this early in the game. Because you will be too weak. So, climb up here to the tower, you turn on this blue thing, and then you go back down the the ladder here. Remember when I said yesterday in my video that there are a lot of ladders in this disc? There are a lot of ladders. Oops, I did not mean to go back on that cube. Go back up. Odin is relatively simple. He will not attack you until the clock hits 0. So you have plenty of time to kick his butt. If you do everything fast. Literally, if you do everything fast. So you go to the blue thing here, and it activates the stairs. So what makes this longer is that in the original, you don't have that encounter off thing. Okay? You don't. You have to do this very fast. I've done this several times to get Odin, even without the thing. Sorry, you have to go onto these stairs. So you find this little griffin-looking thing. Grab its eye. Alright, and back down. Oh, god damn it. Sorry, guys. This happens, because it's actually very sensitive. Alright, then we go upstairs, and more ladders. Like I said, ladders. Find this gargoyle up here at the top, and you put in the eye that you just picked up. Leave it as is, it'll give you a code. Our code today is 92420. 92420. So I like to repeat it all the time. So 92420. 92420. Oops. My bad. 92420. Okay, I got that. Sorry, guys. It glitched for a moment. 92420. So you go back down to the other one, to the griffin. Hold on. There we go. So it's going to come to this. So 92420. Okay. So the door underneath opens up, and you go in here and you find Odin, this badass looking guy. So like I said, he has something, I can't remember what he has. He has death and triples. So death is the one you want to try and get. I can spend about 5 minutes getting this. It's gonna be less than 5 minutes, guys. Death is another one of those magics that you definitely want to grab as soon as you find it. Triple is another one of those ones that you want to grab too, but I don't have time to grab triple. So it's one or the other. Death doesn't come up very often. I mean, technically I do have time to get it. Triple's good too. I try to give myself like 5 minutes to do this. She only needs 21 more, or whatever that was. Come on, come on. Almost got it. Alright, cool. So now we're just going to attack. Alright, once he yields, you have Odin. So you get some really good stuff here. You get the Mega Potion for all your Guardian Forces. You get the Odin's playing card. And you get 20 AP. So, I want to show you something. You got him, but he's not on your Guardian Force list. So he doesn't... You don't have full control of him. He is a random summon. Okay? He will pop in whenever he feels like it. But he unlocks another secret Guardian Force. So getting him this early in the game is actually really good. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna work on Tonberry King. And Tonberries, as you know, are the little green things with lanterns and chef knives and stuff like that. This is particularly special because, hold on. The first thing you have to do after you do Odin, you have to leave the area to reset everything. I made this mistake the first time I tried to get both at the same time. Alright, so what we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna do, we're gonna do some wonderful junctioning. Junctioning is everything. Excuse me. Ooh. Junctioning is everything in this game. As you see, triple goes into your strength. Now, that's why I wanted triple, and death goes into your magic. So, yeah. Alright, so once we're outside, we actually go back inside. Okay? This time, I've got to turn on the encounters. There is no time limit, but I will tell you that it can take upwards if you do not do the ×3 or anything else. Or you don't do the little workaround for the remastered. I will tell you, you will be here for at minimum 4 to 5 hours. I got this done the other night with the workarounds. I got it done within 45 minutes. It takes a long time, guys, so you've got to really be weary of what you do. They can kill you, regardless of your workaround. That is number one. It took me 18 deaths for the king to finally show up, so you don't just find the king, you have to kill a bunch of Tonberries. It's between 18 and 30 that you have to kill in a row. You can't stop. You have to kill them in a row, all in one sitting. Yeah, he can hit you for nearly 2,000 a pop. Oh, they don't grant you experience either. Seems like a useless side quest, but Tonberry King is very useful with his abilities. Especially when you can get things for cheaper. So this is number 3 if you're keeping track. wait until I do a video on Jumbo Cactar. That's another extra Guardian Force, but he could take upwards to 8 hours to beat. Like, I'm not even lying. If you do not have the right setup with him, he takes freaking forever. So, this is number 5 for those that are keeping track. That was 6. That was a 7. Come on, come on. Number 8. We got a ways to go. I try. This is another one of those little downfalls to Final Fantasy VIII. As great as this game is, there are quite a few flaws. I'll be honest. I would never have discovered Tonberry King if I didn't have the strategy guide. Growing up, to remember all these secrets after so long, because I don't have the strategy guide on me. I still own it, but I don't have it with me right now. It's not like I'm referencing this. I'm literally like remembering this. This is starting to all come back to me. And do let me know what you guys want me to do as far as videos. Like, if you want me to do some side quest videos, I'll do side quest videos. If you just want me to show you these tips and tricks, let me know. You know, I know I don't have any viewers right now, but if you guys watch this later, let me know. I have a community here on PlayStation Network called Final Fantasy and other RPGs. You know, I am on YouTube. I am working on getting a Facebook page. So, yeah, just let me know. Or you can tell me to stop doing the videos. Granted, I'm going to not stop doing the videos because I'm enjoying this. But yeah, so that was number 9 of 18 to 25. Nine. It takes forever in this part. That's why I'm kind of glad they did put the ×3 thing, because this is ridiculous how long this is. Ah, 10. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. A little more than halfway there. Hopefully. He could show up anytime after, like, 12 or 15. I can't remember exactly what number it is. I think this is 11 if I kept track right. That's 11. It should be 12. Guys, I'm sorry. I've spent like half this episode with the Tonberries. It's crazy, dude. But this is how they set up getting these Guardian forces, man. I'm not trying to spend so much time in one area like this, but at least not until the end of this disc, because the end of this disc is a spot where you can level up so fast. It's ridiculous. I can't wait to get there. I will spend a good while there. That is number 13. $14. Number 16. I got him on 18 the other night, so we're getting close to the point that I got him. Minimal 17. Boom. There he is. 18. Just like the other night. I can't remember if he has anything. Oh, right, he has full life. Grab it. Take this guy out and he'll join me. There he goes. So, if you followed this relatively to the T, you should walk out with some very powerful magics and stuff like that. So, there's a third part of this video that I'm going to do. We're going to head to Balam and continue the story a little bit. So, this is a little bit different. Takes a moment or two to actually get the next part of the story started. So we can do, there's multiple things that we could do here. So if you followed along with all my videos, there is a way to get here, which is Windhill? I think that's the name of it. Oh shit. Oh look, hoo-hoo. Yay. So that was a little thing. I could go on this hunt if I really wanted to. It's a alien sightings hunt, but this is really neat. You can actually enter the town of Windhill. You've been here before if you remember the Laguna sequence at the beginning of this disc. So some of the things, where is it? There's a Karaga draw point, and there's really nothing crazy in this except I'm trying to remember. Yeah, so you can see this. You can actually find out, I think, what happened. There's really nothing crazy here. Couple of good draw points. You want to go to this old lady, I think, if I remember correctly. I feel like there's something. So there's that little Easter egg. If I remember correctly, there's a chocobo crossing. So if you do this, yep, a couple of times, you can get the vase pieces. Where's Mama? It's another little thing. You just have to knock it one more time, if I remember correctly. There it goes. Mama? There's Mama. It's just a little side thing. It's really funny if you do it so many times. So the vase piece is actually relatively important. It actually gets you an item that you need for later. If I remember correctly, it's inside here. Yeah, you have to find the vase. I forget how to find it. I got one of the pieces, obviously. It's finding the pieces. And they're all over Wind Hill, if I remember correctly. I forgot about this one. I know there's another piece somewhere, and I can't remember where it is. I'm trying to remember where you get all the vase pieces. Hello. No. You don't want to play games. I'm trying to remember the missing vase pieces. Like, I'm trying. Hold on. See if I can remember. Oh, you have... Okay, my bad. Now I remember. Right, I remember what to do now. trying to examine. Damn it. Maybe I can't do it yet. I know you give me the piece. Give me the piece. You suck. Come on. Sorry guys, I'm trying to remember how to do this. Legitly trying to remember how to do this. I wonder if they took the side quest off. I mean, it is kind of a pointless side quest, but it gets you something neat. Come on. There's the flower. Well, we're gonna head out. We're gonna do the Shumi Village side quest. Oh! There you go. Here's Odin. He'll fight and kill anything except for a boss. Think I can get alright. That's how you get to the first town you ever visit. Oh wait, I don't want to go that way. I want to go crap. I'm lost. I'm not actually lost. I'm just trying to remember how to do everything. Alright, I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna go hunt down the Shumi village. Nah, I have a better idea. We're gonna go do what I said in the video, what I said in the title of the video. We're gonna head back to Balam. So we're gonna continue the storyline here. As you see, a familiar garden is here, so that's not ominous at all. So we're literally going to turn on no encounters for a moment. Alright, we're going to go into town. They have it sealed off because they're still looking for this Ellen character. Oh, holy crap. Excuse me, guys. Had a very long night last night. So, in order to get into the town, you need to talk to this guard right here. Okay? You have to convince him. Oh. So talk to the girl behind the gas station sign, and then you walk back up to the guard and he'll think you're suspicious. Zell will make a scene. And we will lie to the officer. So, what I would normally do right now is go down into Zell's house, which we've visited before a couple videos ago, and we are going to go in here and find out that his mom is safe. So, there's a couple things you can do right now. Since I still have the opportunity and I still have some decent cards, I'm going to see if I can get... Never mind. I retract that statement. I am done playing cards. Alright, so you actually will now have access to Zell's room. Oh, not yet. Sorry, my bad. It's gonna be a second. Let's see if I can get any weapons. Anything? No? Did I not read? Oh, crap, I may not have read it. There we go. I was like, wait a minute. Something didn't feel right. Alright. Not worry about first tier magic at this point. Alright, so we go on a hunt for the captain here in a moment. So this can take you a while if you don't know what you're doing. So you go down here by the docks and go behind the trucks here. You can find an informant. You know, he'll practically tell you where. But I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna waste my gil on this. So talk to this gentleman. He lets you know the captain was just fishing. Then we're gonna go back to Zell's house. Okay? And you talk to Zell's mom. Let you know that a gentleman came here, and now you should have access. Yep. Okay. So that's all of that. So after you exit Zell's house, you want to head over to the train station for a little scene. Oh, shoot. I guess you do miss that. Crap, there's actually a little scene there at the train station. Alright, so head back down to the dock. Dock. Go over here. Alright, so talk to the dog. And the dog is going to find the captain for you. I might end up breaking these videos up so you can get through this faster. And you see Raijin running from the train. Well, ominous, don't you think? Why is Raijin here? Where's Fuijin? Well, if Raijin's the captain, you can piece 2 and 2 together and figure out that Fuijin is the commander. So the crazy thing is, sorry guys, you're gonna have to stare at my foot for right now because I'm a little more comfortable here. The crazy thing is about Final Fantasy VIII that I've always noticed is that they do a lot of 2-part episodes or 2-part boss fights. Yeah, you don't have anything. So we go inside, and then we find out that's Fuijin. Shocking, right? Alright, so the first thing you want to do is under Fuijin is Pandemona. Alright, after that, it's real simple. Don't really need to draw anything. Alright, so we're gonna have some fun. Gonna open up Leviathan here. Brothers. And I want to show you guys Tonberry. Here's Tonberry. Pops up out of the ground. I'm gonna poke you with my knife. Doink. He doesn't do much right now, but he will do a lot of damage later on. He's so... they had a lot of fun with the last parts of the... Guardian Forces. Alright, we're gonna stop screwing around here. Hey look, Selfie's here! Yay, she's done from her nap and all that fun stuff. Now she's gonna give us our next destination, which, no surprise here, is going to be Trebia Garden. If you remember my last video, we went to the missile, one of my last videos, we went to the missile base, and they fired the missiles at Trebia first. So she wants to see what happened to her garden that she was transferred from. We're gonna get right into it because there's really nothing else that you have to do. So you don't really have to load up for this part. There's really no fighting yet. But I do want to junction. I guess Squall. No, I don't really give anything. Does it really not give anything? Oh, well, we'll just give it a swell. That's fine. Alright, so starting to fill out quite a bit, as you see. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Guardian Forces still to find. I know where the location of 1, 2, 3, 4. I know the location of 4 of them. 1 is an item. 1 is a long battle. No location of 5. There are 2 that are really long battles. 2 more that are a draw. One more item. I'm missing one. Well, I'll get there. Alright, so I'm gonna consult because I forget what happened in the Shumi village. So you can do multiple things at this point. You could do the Odin quest, which is something that I showed you guys earlier. But what we're going to work on is the Shumi village. I think it's up here. Ugh, I can't wait to get to the next disc, dude. The next disc, a little spoiler alert, you get, did I do that right? I feel like I didn't do that right. There's what I'm looking for. I think. Yep. There's Shumi Village. So, check out this little dome thing in front of me. These are actually Chocobo forests, which I'm not going to do the puzzles right now, but I am going to do Shumi Village real quick. It's a relatively easy side quest that gets you a good couple of items. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna... If I remember correctly, it's not worth the 5,000 guild. Oh, it is worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's Ultima. I will be coming back and spending another 5,000 gil. So Ultima is the best, the absolute best magic in the game that you could possibly get. Having it on disc 2 is really, really good. so there's a lot that I have to do here, and I'm just gonna remember everything. Alright, so we go all the way down. Oh look, a Moomba. Love these things. He's blocking a draw point, which sucks because I want that draw point. Sound familiar, guys? Yes, by the way, I am using my phone for a moment. So this is the decision that you guys have to make on your own. If you read this, it affects part of the game. If you don't read this, it still affects part of the game. So it's a to read or not to read situation. That is definitely the question. I've already been past this part, and I elected not to read it because I'm going to come back and get it later. but I'm going to go ahead and read it this time and explain to you in a little while here on one of my videos why that was so significant. So now we go in and talk to the elder. This is still one of the side quests that I have succeeded and failed all at the same time. It's kind of weird. Okay, so after we do this, we go talk to the sculptor. Huh. Shadowstone, Woodenstone, Lifestone, Waterstone, Bluestone. We need 5 stones. If I remember correctly, they are throughout the village. Da 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 da. Whee! Oh, well, wrong way. There we go. Alright, so let's do this. Boom. This is worth it because the Phoenix Pinion is one of the rarest items you could get in the game. I recommend saving it until the final disc. Always, every time you're here, get the... Trust me when I say, get that Ultima draw point. I think there's a total of 2 in the entire world. If I remember correctly, there's only like 2 Ultima draw points in the entire map of Final Fantasy VIII. Alright, so there is one more thing apparently. To get this status guard, which you want, by the way. Okay, so... Oh. Right, so it's just like when we went after Odin and Tonberry. You gotta leave in order to activate the next part of it. It seems like I'm doing a lot of stuff for some useless stuff. But let me tell you that Phoenix Pinion is a really good item. And Status Guard gets you, I think, elemental defense. Status defense times 4. Meaning you can equip 4 different status magics that you're immune to. It's one of the best things you could possibly have this early in the game. Grab Ultima. I can't stress it enough how much you should always grab Ultima. Alright, completely exit the village. Then go back into the village. It's literally that easy. Okay, so we have to do things in a particular order. Yes, I am using my phone as a little bit of a cheat sheet, so I'm kind of relaying it from the phone so you guys can find it on the internet and read it yourself. But we're going to do this straightforward. So the first thing you got to do apparently is talk to the attendant who was banished from the elder's house apparently. To work on the Laguna statue. So we go here, talk to the attendant. Okay. Then we go back and talk to, the next thing we do is talk to the elder. There's literally, you have to do this in order or you're not going to get the status defense. Yep. Okay. Then we talk to the Moomba right here. Then we go into this in here. Talk to everyone near the statue. Then we talk to the elder once again. So this is one of the more boring side quests, if I remember correctly. Alright, so once you're done talking to the elder, go talk to the attendant. Then we go to the artisan who had all that stuff falling from his ceiling. Then we go to the elder one final time. Trust me when I say this is all worth it. Okay. Okay, so we have to go on a little bit of a journey now. Seems kind of weird. We have to travel south to travel north. You'll see. We have to go to Fisherman's Horizon. I want this status guard. Sorry. This wasn't what I was originally going to do for the back half of this episode. But I forgot about the status guard that you can get with this, and it's a really, really good item. So... It's not hard to get there, like, you literally just cut through and you're good. It's literally trying to remember where Fisherman's Horizon is. Here it is. Man, it was like we were here already. So you want to go up into this house that's a little up above? So after you're done talking to him, we're gonna go back to Shumi Village and get our status guard. And oh man, sorry, didn't mean to yawn like that. Again, you can follow me right here on PSN via my gamer tag, which is Releron86. Find me on YouTube at Operational Failure. That is the name of my channel. It is run by both me and my girlfriend. She pops in every now and then. I'm going to be the primary streamer on here. I'm still relatively new. This is only my 9th video, I think, if I counted properly. And I play far more than just Final Fantasy. Every now and then you're going to see me switch it up. I will be playing stuff like Borderlands. I'm going to be picking up Borderlands 3 within the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be replaying Diablo 3. I'll probably even be on Twitch. So I will keep you guys posted on that because I will be doing some WoW play. And I'll probably break out other things, you know. I'll break out some other classics like Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy 12. I guess you can't really call 12 a classic, but I won't be touching 13. I hate 13. I like the characters in 13. I hate the overall linear part of it. I love these open world ones, the sandboxes. I think they're far better than the linear ones. I mean, you guys can comment and tell me that I'm wrong about that. That the linear ones are not terrible, and I can agree with you because when you look at 10 is very, very linear. You know, it's a very linear game, but what makes 10 so great is you actually feel for the characters. In 13, you don't care about Lightning and the crew. You care about characters like Snow. You care about characters, I forgot the guy with the afro and the bird and the chocobo in his hair. But still, you care about them. You don't care about everything else. What's a miss? Oh, Artisan. Whoops, my bad. So Final Fantasy, honestly, the last Final Fantasy that I think I liked, besides 14, and I liked 15, don't get me wrong, I loved 15. 15 was too much sandbox stuff. I will say that. There is only so much sandboxing that you can do. Not everything can be like Skyrim, which I'll probably stream that too. So if you guys really want to have a blast with me, I play a lot of different variety of games. So we're going to do a lot of different streams. So once you drop that off, there we go. Now we go talk to the Elder one final time, and guess what? After this, Minus coming back every now and then to get the Ultima draw point. Status guard. That thing is useful. I'm telling you that thing is useful, especially this early in the game. But, yeah, so I'm still relatively new to the whole streaming thing, but now that I'm getting the hang of it, I'm starting to get talking to you guys. Obviously, you guys you're curious as to what I'm doing as far as gameplays and stuff like that. I get what I get why you don't just hang out and comment and stuff like that. I get it. Final Fantasy can be a very, very tedious and boring game to watch. But I recommend, if you want to make these sessions with me more entertaining, comment. I will respond to your live comments. You know, make comments to me. So I pointed this out right before we did the Shumi Village side quest. This is a Chocobo Forest. I'm not going to do the Chocobo side quest. It's a long side quest. It's best left to when you get the next vehicle that you can utilize. So what we're gonna do, since I have maybe about another hour or two with you guys, we're gonna continue. Ooh, I actually got one of those once. That doesn't happen. Oop, I guess not. So we're going to take ourselves to the next part of the story, which is going to be Trevia Gardens. Is the next part of the storyline here. I think I was right next to it. I can't remember if I'm right next to it or not when you're at Shumi. I think you are. I think it's literally like right around the corner. It's in a crevice, or a little cul-de-sac. Here it is. So this is Trebia Garden. As you see, it was hit. It was hit pretty bad. So this is a lot of story aspect. So for those that want to tune in and watch the story develop, that's perfectly fine. Go right ahead. I have no problem with you guys not being part of this part of the video. But I will let you know that after this, it picks up, and it's a lot of action in the, I'd say about 20 minutes. So we're going to climb on in. But as I was saying, I mean, Final Fantasy VIII is still my favorite Final Fantasy, and basically, I will be doing more than just Final Fantasy videos. I know this is a big thing right now. Especially with Final Fantasy Remake coming out next year, or March. I think it's March. It's February or March. I can't remember exactly when it is, but I know it comes out in the next 8 months. And I cannot wait for that to come out. Everyone's anticipating it. Curious to see how they do the materia system in it. So there's multiple things you could do. She tells you to go to the basketball court, but I'm going to explore a little bit. Oop, that's not the way I want to go. I want to go the other way. So there's a lot of different Easter eggs here. It's kind of sad, really. So you exit, and I think if you go back, because there's something in the background as you see it. Another timber mechanics. There's actually, I think there's actually something you get for reading all the timber mechanics. I can't fully remember if that's true or not, but I know if you read them all throughout the entire thing, something happens. But like I said, this whole part that I'm playing right now is all story driven. There is no action. But you do get an insight to Selphie. You know, what she's fighting for and why she, from this point on, is such a badass. So just, you want to talk to people, you know, you get an idea of other parts of the world. Ah! Oh, come on. Let me over. Oh, you won't let me over to him? There he goes. There we go. So now we're at the basketball court. So the next part is, oh, it's like 10, 15 minutes long at least. I apologize ahead of time. I could make an entire video of this. But you're about to learn so much about what brings all 6 of these characters together. And the whole thing about Ellen. Oh. Man. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back in just a couple of minutes. Had to take a quick break. Alright, so we're going to get right back into it. So you're a little ghostly image of Squall here down memory lane. Talk to the kid here. And then you walk down to the beach. Like I said, this is a very slow part when it comes to the game. It's kind of messed up. He doesn't even remember Irvine. It's like, I remember Selfie, I remember Ketis, I remember Cypher, I remember Zell. I don't remember you, Irvine. It's actually kind of funny. He's like, sorry, I don't remember you. But yeah, like I said, this is a very slow part of the game, but it establishes the whole aspect of why you six are connected. 7 if you count Cypher. Or no, 6 without Renoa, sorry. If you don't count Renoa, it's 6 with Cypher. And then you realize Ellen, was the oldest of everyone at the orphanage. Then you find out that the Guardian forces are they take a toll on you, so we'll see. almost there. Got about another hour and a half with you guys, and then I gotta call it for the day. But don't be afraid to comment, you know, let me know what you guys would want to see from me, you know. I'm still relatively new to all this. Like I said, this is only like my 9th video for streaming. And I'm going to be looking into other games very soon. As soon as I complete Final Fantasy VIII for you guys, I'm probably going to end up playing a different kind of game. I already said I'm probably going to have Borderlands 3 within the next, I'll say 2 weeks. Alright, now the action picks up. After we're done talking to Renoa. Okay, so it's really a matter of preference at this point, because what's going to happen, you have a few options of what you can do right now. You are right back into the garden. So you can do a bunch of side quests, which I'm not going to do in the garden, because you can get a lot more done on disc 3. So what we are going to do, we're going to head straight to the battle. Sights. Around here somewhere. Go south. Yeah. So once you get on here, it's going to activate a few cutscenes. Here's number 1. These are some of my favorite cutscenes in the entire game. In fact, this is my favorite sequence in the entire game. I know he said don't bother doing it, but I'm doing this on purpose. Already equipped. Cool. Always set up certain things to go fast. Yeah, no, that should be good. Let's get going. This whole sequence here is so much fun. I can't wait to get to the second half of this battle because then you can level up so fast. always love the score in this game. Sorry, if I compared this to real life physics, there's no way where Noah would hold on. Alright, time to go flying. This might take me a couple tries, I apologize. There we go. Alright. The other night it took me 4 tries to actually get it done. So disappointed in myself. That guy on the bike got effed up, man. It was like a baseball swing with that sword. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I got about an hour with you guys. I'm hoping I can get to the end of this disc in the next hour, but the problem is I think most of the time is going to be me leveling up. So... So it's a matter of preference. I'm actually going to choose Irvine in this situation. There's actually a reason behind this. It actually has to do with leveling up. Because I want to get I want to start getting everyone into higher levels. So you can start either left or right. I think you have to go to the right first. No. Search the rooms, because I always forget where you have to start. Okay, no, you do have to go to the right. Oh, look, our favorite guys. So you're searching for students who have the key cards. Just trying to remember who has them. Here's one. He gives you key card number 1. And actually, this opens up the spot that I keep hyping in this game, that if you spend a good chunk of time, you can be level 100 within a few hours. In this case, I could do it probably within like 30 minutes if I really just sit down and play. So it's over here to the left from the starting position. And it's right here. Welcome to the ice rink. So this is actually where I'm going to show you a few battles or two, but I'm actually going to end the video here at the ice rink, because I will be leveling up my characters quite heavily in this location before I take you guys on to the next part of the journey. So I'm going to do a few battles for you guys. Max is out at 3 hours for this episode, for this stream, and you know, I'll see you guys probably tomorrow for sure. If I do everything right, we're taking on the Sorceress Idia again, and we're ending Disc 2 tomorrow, and starting Disc 3 tomorrow as well. So I will do like 1 or 2 more battles with you guys while I explain everything. Again, I do have a PlayStation community called Final Fantasy and RPGs. That is where I will be posting a few things every now and then. And again, follow me or subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Again, it's run by 2 of us. Even though you won't constantly see 2 of us, it is run by me and my girlfriend. So we do a lot of different styles of gaming. And I thank you all for tuning in. I will be getting a Facebook page up. I will be getting a Twitch up. I will be getting a lot of different outlets for me getting up and ready. But Twitch will primarily be my PC versions of gaming, and it's going to be mostly World of Warcraft. In the case of console, I will be doing multiple different kinds of games. So why this area is so important and you should stick here for a while, I'll show you as soon as we get off. Look at that XP. Look at that EXP. You level up practically every other battle. Like, Irvine's already 19. I started him at 17. You know, and I've only had a handful of battles. So, again, guys, thank you very much. This is me signing off. Please subscribe to our channel. Operational Failure is the name of the channel. We are not perfect. We are far from perfect. So if we're playing a game where we're expected to die a lot, guess what? We're probably going to die a lot. We're not professional gamers. We are becoming relatively steady streamers, and maybe this is something you guys want to follow. Go ahead and follow us. You know, we are not up there with the likes of certain streamers. I will tell you right now, I do not play Fortnite. So if anyone asks me to record Fortnite, I will not do it because I do not play it. Same ideas with Call of Duty, same ideas with Halo, same ideas with all the other big games out there. I do not play those games, so please do not ask me to record those games. I am almost strictly RPG. I will do Borderlands because I do love that series of games. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, we're gonna end Disc 3 or Disc 2 tomorrow and start Disc 3 tomorrow. But for those that are tuning in, again, subscribe to my channel. Operational Failure. We're not all about failure here. We do try and succeed, but at the same time, you know, remember this spot on Disc 2. This is your best bet for leveling up very fast, especially if you don't focus on everyone to level up. And I will see you guys tomorrow around, again, between noon and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, U.S. I had to point that out there for my international buddies that have tuned in a couple of times. So yeah, follow me on PlayStation, follow me on YouTube. My PlayStation handle is Releron86. So I will see you guys. If you want to know how that's spelled, RELERON and the number's 86. I'll see you guys tomorrow at noon.